Prisoner of Hope, Captured by Grace, read by Hannah Gigley. The voice on the other end of the phone was stern. Mrs. Tuma, I have been paid $38,000 to kill you, your attorney, and the children's counselor. I couldn't comprehend the words, and a fog rolled in, covering my mind, making my thoughts cloudy. I struggled to find a reply to the stranger on the line. Getting this call was one of the darkest moments of my life. The day I discovered that my ex wanted me dead, and that he was serious about it, changed everything. It had all begun so many years before. It's very difficult to go back and research your own life, but there's value in looking back in order to understand your identity and purpose in Christ, to confront the darkest of days in order to fully step into the light. As I wrote out my own life story, I gained so much clarity in the process of going back, seeing past struggles and gleaning some insight as to why God has placed me where I am in this world. Every struggle has a purpose. Like the Apostle Paul in prison, in pain, in darkness, with no electricity, and worst of all, alone. He was alone, yet not alone. Those times in Paul's dark prison cell were not wasted, as he wrote most of the New Testament during those dark days. It's during our darkest nights, if we will allow God to have his way, that the trials they represent can become our life-changing seasons that change our lives, and possibly the lives of many future generations. As I stated before, Zechariah 9:12 says that I'm a prisoner of hope, but 1 Timothy 1:16 says that I'm captured by grace. This can be said for many of us as we experience both. My life has been a time of feeling almost as though I'm imprisoned with sickness and with issues concerning my children and the other stories you'll read throughout this book. I've been a prisoner of hope instead of despair, and I have also certainly been captured by grace. And certainly, as David says in Psalm 69:33, the Passion Translation, I'm a prisoner of God's love. For Yahweh does listen to the poor and needy and will not abandon his prisoners of love.